And let's go to, so that was the 11th. Let's go to the 23rd. And this is the trade that I took for the 23rd. So as you can see here, for the 23rd, we pretty much have the same thing with the higher low situation. So price ended up making a high, ended up causing a higher low, and then on this higher high starting to be created, I ended up taking the trade. So now let's break this down. Matter of fact, this one is going to be broken down on the 15-minute time frame. This one I was a bit late than I wanted to, but I trusted in the higher time frame to pull up that through. So as you can see here, that high was made. So once again, let's go back to the 4-hour high, higher low, higher high, or being created. So boom, 15-minute time frame. We can see on the 4-hour. Remember, this is just going down. So this is our correction level. This is a level where price made its highest point. Actually, here low, here price ended up making another lower high here, and then we'll start from here, right? Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, fails to make a low, lower high again, fails to go lower again, and then we have a break and price starts to push, right? So this break here was already signs that price was getting ready to build. So from here, we ended up having a high, a higher low, price fails to go higher, and I'm pretty sure this is only because there was no volume in the market, tries to go lower, fails to go lower, and then we ended up making that push before the session started. So then we have a new high in the market, which then we trade this off of the volume. So all of this right here is New York volume. I'm pretty sure we go here, sessions, boom, New York session. As you can see, all of this was a New York session. So New York open right around, this is 7, 8, 9 o'clock right here. So New York opens right around here. As you can see, the volume starts to kick in, price starts to make that push. It ends up breaking above this level, and that's our indication. Price ends up corrects under this level, and then we're back above here. So if you want to use it that way, you can. But no need to do all that because price ended up making that higher low. And then once it made the higher low, it ended up making that higher high. So higher low is made, higher high, right? Price ended up respecting the fact that the supports are getting higher, the buyers are getting stronger, buyers are getting stronger. Price respected that on the 15-minute, as you can already see. Price came down, respected it, and then the market opened. Even if you got confused, price broke above this high, gave you an indication, small correction, retest, whatever you want to call it, and then ended up pushing for more. So another higher low before price used that momentum. That is how I got into that trade for January 23rd. And then we ended up closing all the way up here for right around $2 million. Yeah, $2 million, and then 2.8 on the other one. And then last but not least, the trade that I took on the 28th.